Hey, what's up, you guys? Justin here, Family Jewels Herp Sales. Hanging out with my girl, Mrs. B. This is our big albino. Well, I shouldn't say big, but this is our albino Burmese python. She's also het granite, het green. I don't know that I'll ever breed Burmese. I do have a male that is 100% het, albino, het granite, het green. Don't know that I'll ever breed them, but I absolutely love Burms. And so this is Mrs. B. And we are going to actually show off some of the snakes that we are breeding this year. So we got lots of different pairings that I'd like to show you guys, from clowns to pites to sunsets to ultramelanistic. And I'd just like to hear you guys' feedback on what you think of the pairings, what you would do, what you think is the most interesting pairing that we got going on. Alright, let's check it out. Alright, so this girl, man, I love this girl. If I can get her in focus here. This girl is a, get up here a little bit. This girl is a GHI het red exanthic, 66%, no, 50% possible het sunset. And this is one of my wife's favorite snakes. She is just gorgeous, this snake. Really excited to see what GHI het red exanthic sunset would look like. So just because there's so much more color, like just look at that head, almost looks like a cypress. So anyways, this female is not quite up to size. She's old enough, but she's just not quite there on size yet, so I'll have to get her eaten. I mean, she eats great, she's just a slow grower, but we'll put a visual to her. So I'm going to definitely try to hold off and put visuals to all of the 50% het sunsets, and I'll maybe put the 100% het sunset to some of the 66% het sunsets. But anyways, on to the next one. So this girl is a, I believe she has pastel in her, but I know for sure she has cinnamon, Mojave, and GHI in her, and she's 66% het sunset. So this girl is another holdback that she's got a little bit of weight to put on before I try to prove her out. I mean, I technically probably could, she's old enough, but she, all these snakes, all these females are going to be 3 this summer, or 4 or 5, like none of them are less than 2.5 years old. So this girl's got to put on a little bit more weight, but if she does, I'd like to prove her out. She's going to make some super cool babies. We call her Ginger. She looks like a ginger root. My daughter Lyric named her. So real white belly. So kind of a cool snake. Oops, scared you, girl. A lot of these snakes don't get handled as much as some of our original ones, just because I got 80 snakes or so we can't, can't handle them all the time. But you can tell even without being handled, these are still gentle snakes. So I just think this girl is super cool. Alright, so here is another Pos het sunset. This is a pastel lesser, 50% het sunset female, and she's same age as the other ones, and she's up to size. It's funny because some of them don't look any bigger or any different in my hands, but I know what their weights are. So she's a solid girl. So anyways, I will probably hold off on pairing her until I have the visual to put to her, so that way I don't have any more. I want to put visuals to all these Pos hets that I can. I am doing a repeat pairing of the 100% het male to the 100% het female that produced our visual sunsets, just because I had such good odds last year. I want to do that again, and I want more visuals. I have one visual female. Maybe I'll show her off. I didn't show her off in the last video, so maybe I'll show off my visual sunset female, and then I'll show off some of our clown breedings and talk about what we got going on there. So alright, so this girl, man, I love this girl. If I can get her in focus here. This girl is a, get up here a little bit. This girl is a GHI het red xanthic, 66%, no, 50% possible het sunset. And this is one of my wife's favorite snakes. She is just gorgeous, this snake. Really excited to see what GHI het red xanthic sunset would look like. So just because there's so much more color, like just look at that head, almost looks like a cypress. So anyways, this female is not quite up to size. She's old enough, but she's just not quite there on size yet. So I'll have to get her eaten. I mean, she eats great. She's just a slow grower, but we'll put a visual to her. So I'm going to definitely try to hold off and put visuals to all of the 50% het sunsets, and I'll maybe put the 100% het sunset to some of the 66% het sunsets. But anyways, on to the next one. So here's one of our holdbacks that I did not show in our last video. She's definitely not up to size. She is growing like a weed though. This is a good sized snake for, she'll be a year old this July. This is a pastel sunset, and she's actually possibly got inchy in her. I don't know if she does or not for sure, but pastel sunset, and she could possibly have had GHI in her. In fact, if I could have proved she had GHI in her, Justin Kabilka was going to buy her, but I was uncertain, and he didn't. He couldn't tell me for sure, and I can't tell for sure. So I'm just gonna hang on to her, prove her out. And if she does end up proving to be GHI, which I'm on the fence on, then yeah, cool snake. So anyways, this female is our only visual female sunset. So show her off, and it's hard. Everything's upside down to me doing this. I'm trying to get her into the screen. Man, it's crazy because they don't look on camera like they do in person. And I could see why people don't think that they look that great. If you see them in person, though, it's totally different. So, anyways, I love this girl. I love all the sunsets. Next one. Okay, this is... Sorry, let me try to get into focus here. This is another snake that we didn't show off the other day, that we got from Joe Nelson from Utah at Fireball Pythons. This guy was breeding the other day, is why I didn't show him. I didn't want to disturb him. This is a proven breeder, Batman maker, which is a leopard spot nose, 100% het clown. And man, this guy's awesome. I absolutely love this snake. I don't think I've said that I love all my snakes. Maybe I have, but I do. My wife's making fun of me off camera. She's like, you say I love it to every single one of them. Well, it's true, I do. Why would I keep them if I didn't love them? But so anyways, this guy's Joker. We call him Joker because he looks like a Batman, but he's not a Batman. And yeah, Joker. Alright, so this is one of the females that we've been pairing Joker to. This is a pastel banana 100% het clown. She's like 3,000 grams. This snake's a big old girl. She might, yeah, I mean, I can't get my hand all the way around her. So yeah, it's funny how they don't look that different in size on the camera. I mean, but this is the snake my wife was holding in the last thumbnail for my last video. You can tell it's a good sized snake. So this is Chiquita, beautiful girl.
And I love her.
And I do love her. I love all my snakes. So okay, so we showed off some of the sunsets. We showed off some of the clowns that we're pairing, and then we're also pairing pieds this year. So we got 2 female het pieds. This is our only. I moved this way. It's opposite in the camera, so it's confusing me. This is our only female visual pied that I have. That's up to size for breeding. So pretty excited for more pieds this year. Of course, we got that really cool snake from Joe at Fireball that is not quite ready, but when he's ready, I'll have females ready for him. and man, is he going to make some smoking babies. So this female, actually, I'm probably going to hold off on breeding until he's ready and put him and her together. And that way, if I get all visual pieds, then I'll know that he is an actual visual pied, not a het pied, which, like I said, I'm pretty sure he's just a het. Joe said he was a het. Just, yeah. Only because somebody else, or a couple people had mentioned that they thought he was a low white. The male I'm talking about was a low white, really low white pied. So anyways, let's look at one of our other projects and then see what you guys think about that. Comment down below which project you think is the most exciting, or which one would be your favorite project. So this pairing is kind of exciting, even though this doesn't look like that interesting of a snake maybe to some people. This female, I'm trying to find out where my blackhead came from in our Ultramel. This female is 100% het Ultramel. She's a pastel. She may possibly be a blackhead. She may possibly be an orange dream, because we had stuff pop up that wasn't supposed to be there. So I'm trying to find out. I think everything's in the visual orange dream that I'll show next. Orange dream, sorry, that visual ultramelanistic. But this female is where the blackhead came out of, and so I'm just not sure where the blackheads came from. I know the Inchy came from, I believe the Inchy came from another snake that I'll show you, Penny, which is a pinstripe, 100% het Ultramel, 100% het clown, and I'm actually breeding her to a visual clown. So hopefully we'll get some, I'm trying to get into more double het stuff, double recessive stuff. So I'm trying to get some Ultramel clowns. Ultramel project is probably one of my favorite projects, and I've got a lot of Ultramel holdbacks, and we got some, 4 adult breeders, so we should be able to make more cool Ultramel stuff. Okay, so this is kind of the snake that started it all for the breeding, really. This is Darce. This is our Ultramel, and he's proven to be Orange Dream as well, unless Bella had Orange Dream in her. So that's, I'm not really going to find out by breeding them again, because I did the same pairing last year, but I want more Blackhead, Orange Dream, Ultramel stuff, and so this is the male that kind of started it all. We wanted to get into breeding. Ultramel was the first really recessive project that we wanted to get into. This snake is a proven breeder. Love him. He probably, no matter what, will never ever leave this place. So anyways, yeah, this is Darce. But if you go back to our very, very first video, I think we showed off a little baby Darce, and we said, watch us take a normal snake and make these. And, we've stuck to our plans, and we've made more Ultramels. And now Ultramels are growing in popularity, which I kind of knew they would, just because they're so cool. But we are breeding because we like them, and I want to make stuff that I want to keep, not because, the price is going up or anything like that. Like, that's not why we make snakes. I want to make snakes like that. If I can't sell it or don't want to sell it, that it's something I want to keep. So every pairing that I do, I'm trying to make more stuff that I just want to keep for me. That's what kind of got us into this. And obviously I can't keep everything, so that's why some snakes do get sold. But, usually only sell things if I have duplicates of them, if it's something I'm wanting to keep. So this is Darce. Trying to get him proved out. Maybe I'll breed him to a normal and find out what else comes out. So who knows? I don't know. If you see anything that maybe gives you an idea that he is blackhead, or if you see the Orange Dream in him or something like that, don't be afraid to comment down below. And then also make sure and let us know which project you think is going to be the most exciting, or what you want to see or what you would do as far as your pairings if they're different than what I'm doing with what I got. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining us. Please comment down below what was your favorite pairing, what's your favorite snake in the video, something like that. We appreciate all the love and support. Family Jewels Herp Sales.